Students, I hope you all are doing good and well today. In this video, I am going to explain you the exercise of chapter 6 which we have completed in the previous video. So let's start the exercise. That is question number 1. It is on page number 45. Write answers to the following question in your words. There are 3 questions given in your textbook. You have to answer it. The answer of A is weight of an object, that is W, is given as W equals to mg, where m is the mass of object and g is the acceleration due to gravity of a place. Okay, so what is the formula for weight? Weight is equal to W is equal to mg. M stand for the mass and g stand for the gravity. Hence the weight of same object differs on different places. Now B, the answers of B. What is the question of B here? What precautions will you take to make accurate measurement day-to-day life? If you have to make accurate measurement, what precautions you have to take? Answer is the device used. First you have to write precautions to be take to measure accurate measure in day-to-day affairs. Answer is the device used for measurement should be appropriate and properly working. Whatever the device you are using, that should be of appropriate value, that should be of appropriate value and that can be worked properly. Number second is the device should be used properly. Device that you are handling should be proper handled. Okay. Number third is it should be checked that device in use should have stamp of standardization by the Department of Weight and Measurement. That should have a stamp. Okay, that is given by government of standardization by the Department of Weights and Measure. Number fourth is 3/4 reading should be taken for achieving accuracy in measurement. If you want to achieve accuracy in measurement, you have to do that particular experiment 2 to 3 times or 3 to 4 times for getting accurate reading. Now move on to the C question, that is what is the difference between mass and weight? What is the difference between mass and weight? So here is the difference between, that is you have to make 2 columns, one of mass and another of weight. Number 1 is mass is the amount of matter contained in the body. What is mass? It is the amount of matter what you are having inside your body. Number second is move on to the weight. Weight is the force exerted on the body due to the gravitational pull of another body such as Earth, the Sun and the Moon. What is weight? Weight is defined with gravitational pull, right? Weight is not a independent quantity. It is defined with gravitational pull of another body such as Earth, the Sun and the Moon. Now mass is an intrinsic property of a body, whereas weight is an extrinsic property of the body. The mass of the body remains the same everywhere in the universe. Mass of the body remains same everywhere in the universe. Okay, at any place it will remain same. The weight of the body depends on the local acceleration due to gravity where it is placed. Now move on to the further differentiation, that is mass of the body cannot be zero. Mass of the body cannot be zero means if a body having its mass, then it should not be zero. The weight of the body can be zero. बॉडी का वेट ज़ीरो हो सकता है बट बॉडी का मास ज़ीरो नहीं हो सकता स्टूडेंट, उसके कंटेंट में कुछ ना कुछ रहेगा. नेक्स्ट इज द SI यूनिट ऑफ मास इज किलोग्राम, दैट इज kg. Now since weight is a force, its SI unit is Newton. SI unit is Newton. SI unit of force is Newton. Now mass of a body can be measured using a beam balance and a pan balance. If you are having a beam balance and a pan balance, you can measure any mass of a body. The weight of a body can be measured using a spring balance and weighing machine, but a weight can be measured if you are having a spring balance and weighing machine. Now move on to the question number 2. Who is my companion? You have to write companion of group A. Companions mean company or a partner. Velocity, answer is here. Velocity having a companion of meter second, that is SI unit. Area is measured in square meter. volume is measured in liter, mass is measured in kilogram, and density is measured in kilogram as well as in cubic meter. Here group B is all about the unit of this physical quantity. Okay, now move on to the next question, that is of question 3. Explain giving example. You have to explain it with examples. Okay, number 1 is scalar quantity. What is scalar quantity, student? A quantity which has only magnitude and no direction is known as scalar quantity. Scalar quantity is a quantity having only magnitude but not direction. Okay, like distance, work, speed, time, energy, it have a magnitude but they do not have direction, are all scalar quantity. These quantity can be expressed completely by their magnitude alone. They can express by magnitude alone. Okay, they can independently express by their magnitude. Number B is answer of B is, that is vector quantity. What is vector quantity? A quantity which has magnitude. Vector quantity is a quantity that has magnitude as well as direction. Okay, and what is scalar quantity? Scalar quantity only has magnitude but no direction. So what is vector quantity? Quantity which has magnitude as well as direction is known as vector quantity. For example, force, velocity, displacement, etc. are all vector quantities. These all are vector quantities. These quantities are expressed completely only when their directions are defined. If you are not having direction, then that quantity is not said to be the vector quantity. That quantity is said to be the scalar quantity. If you are having a quantity having magnitude as well as direction, then that quantity is said to be the vector quantity, and that is force, velocity, displacement, etc. And that can only express when their directions are defined along with their magnitudes. Number question 4 is explain giving example the errors that occur while making measurement. If you are making measurement of any substance, then errors also occurs. कोई भी चीज़ को मेजर करते तो उसके लिए एरर्स तो दिखाई देंगे आपको. तो व्हाट आर दे, हाउ दे कैन बी डिफाइंड, एंड व्हाट आर देयर टाइप्स? आंसर इज वेरियस टाइप्स ऑफ एरर्स कैन ऑकर while taking measurement. These are as follows. Number 1 is instrumental error. What is instrumental error? Instrumental errors arise when the instrument used for the measurement has become faulty. When you are using a measurement that is faulty, okay, that is not working properly, then instrumental error occur. Example, ruler with rough and broken edge. If you are using a ruler with rough and broken edge, then instrumental error can be occur there. Okay, and another example, if you are using scale with faint markings on it, है ना, in day to day life we are हम लोग सेंटीमीटर मीटर मेजर करते, तो अगर स्केल के ऊपर जो मार्किंग्स रहती है वो फेंट हो जाती, तो हम लोग बराबर मार्किंग्स नहीं कर पाते उसकी, लाइक सेंटीमीटर्स और मीटर में. तो दैट इज़ द इंस्ट्रूमेंटल एरर्स, मीन एरर ऑकरिंग ड्यू टू इंस्ट्रूमेंट. ओके, second point is observational errors. What are observational errors? These errors arises when the reading in the instrument is noted incorrectly. If you are noting the reading incorrectly, then that errors are said to be the observational errors, means you are not observing it properly. This can also arise if the instrument is used in incorrect method. If this can also arise when you are using the instrument is an incorrect method, that you don't know how to use it, then observational errors can be occur. For example, if the tip of pencil does not coincide with 0 of the scale, then we will get error in the measurement of length of the pencil. If you are marking a length of a pencil, and if you are using the blunt pencil, that observational errors can be occur there. Now, simplification of model system. For example, a theory states that temperature of system surrounding will not change a reading take when it actually does, then this factor will be begin a source of error in measurement. That is the example here. Now third one is environmental error, that is the error due to environment. Okay, these error arises due to instrument working getting affected due to some environmental factors such as temperature, pressure. If temperature you are applying is greater or lesser than the needed temperature, then the standard temperature, then environmental occur. It is said to be the environmental occur, and it can be arises due to temperature or pressure, due to change in temperature or change in pressure. Students, I hope you all get my points clear. In the next video I will provide you question number 5 and question number 5 and further exercise. So thank you so much for watching, and Allah